Okay, last night, you know what we were doing at our house because we're American Idol obsessed now. It's a new thing. American Idol finished its biggest cut in series history, revealed the top 24.
Already. So now America decides who stays and who goes. Thanks to Woodhouse Spa, Lauren Andrego is here to recap what you guys missed.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lauren. This was intense,
It was
right?
so
It was
intense.
so good.
I think this is when it starts to get really fun because you see a lot of high pressure situations for a lot of performers.
You do. And there were a lot of people who were hoping to make it into that top 24. So break down the numbers for us.
Yeah, so there were 140 people who got golden tickets after auditions.
Yeah.
They all made it to Hollywood. 2 nights ago, they cut 140 people down to 56, and then they cut 56 down to 24 last night. So this is what we watched last night. One by one, contestants walked into this long hallway to the judges' room to see Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan and await their fate one by one. And the rest of the contestants had to wait in this waiting room all day and see people come out one by one, either happy or sad, and then count the numbers, how many people are left.
How many are left. And they had all done their Showstoppers performance the night previous.
Yes, they were supposed to give their 1 in a million show-stopping number. This is the song that I could win American Idol with.
Oh man, that's tough. Okay, so the good news is, if you've been watching our show, Blake Prohl, former Minnesota Viking, he made it.
He made it to the top 24.
I was kind of surprised.
We were nervous for him yesterday because, as we've talked about before, he doesn't have as much performing experience as a lot of the other contestants. And just, we didn't know how he was going to perform, but he sang a Shawn Mendes hit. Let's take a look at a little bit of it.
I mean, I was surprised that he made it after that because that was a little flat. And listen, and I don't need to, but I used to sing in the choir, you guys, okay? So I do know something is a little bit flat. And so that surprised me. But I think he's so doggone cute.
Yeah,
I mean, he's ridiculously cute. So it's like, let's just make it happen for him.
I couldn't believe he sang that song. That's a hard song to sing and everybody knows it. And that's kind of what Katie said, is you didn't show off the technical chops that a lot of other contestants have. He didn't really look that confident on stage compared to the other stars. But I think what they see in Blake is star power, or the potential to be a star. He's so cute, and he kind of, he's got a presence about him. He's the only contestant with a Wikipedia page right now. I looked it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my concern with him a little bit. Does he need to change a little bit of his look? Because he has the very stereotypical, like, Justin Bieber look. It's already kind of been done.
Sure.
Does he need to look a little edgier?
I don't know, because he tried out with a country song, and then he sang Shawn Mendes. I have no idea what direction Blake wants to take his music career. Is he going to be in the pop sphere, the rock sphere, the country sphere? I think he could do any of them, but he has to choose one, right?
Yeah, and he has such a kind of a gospel church background as well.
Yeah, so he could go that direction too. I don't know. I'm excited to see what he does next week in Hawaii when we get to see them kind of start polishing up and figuring out who they're going to be.
They're going to Hawaii. Okay, so there's sing-off situations happening last night.
It makes me nervous for these contestants. Like, my heart is pounding watching these. So a couple times last night, we watched 2 contestants walk in together to the judges' room, and the judges said, here's the deal, we've been fighting over you, so you guys have to do a sing-off. That's the only way superstars know how to end disputes. So they had 1 hour to prepare the same song. Of course, they got an easy one, Shallow from A Star Is Born.
Great.
And then they had to sing them back to back in front of each other. So Ben, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play a little bit from each of them, and then I want you to guess which one made it to the top 24. You got it? Let's take a look.
Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. Oh, never meet the ground. Crash through the shallow now.
Ooh, who do you think? Who do you think?
I
First
think
or second?
I think the second gal wins. I think that she has a little bit more of an interesting voice and a little more control of her voice.
That is exactly what the judges said.
Good job, Bethany.
I got an eye
be
for,
a
or I got
judge.
an ear for this, guys.
That was KB. She and Alyssa Ragu, who we've talked about before, both younger contestants, both very good, but only one could make the cut. So KB's in the top 24.
She made it through, and now they're all going to Hawaii. Shockingly, they're going to the Aulani Resort,
The
owned
Aulani-
by Disney, which owns ABC. Can you believe
No
it?
way.
Great
What a weird
coincidence.
connection.
It's not live next week, but voting will be live. So you have to watch the 2-night event because now we're going to text in or use the American Idol app to vote for who you think should move on. In 2 weeks, they're going to go from 24 down to 20 and then down to 14 the night after that.
I've just been, really overwhelmed, I think, by like how hard some of these kids' lives have been. Like the one young kid who you saw in the cowboy hat. I mean, he's 15.
Tristan.
He and his mom escaped an abusive relationship that his mom was in. I mean, they've been homeless. It's like you really can see how they have this gift and how so many things in their life has been stacked against them.
They're real people, and I think that's the fun part about watching these shows. They all start at ground zero and then become stars.
Yeah.
Oh,
This show
gosh.
does such a
Thanks,
good job
Lauren.
of like really making you feel emotionally attached
Yeah,
to these
I am
people.
already.
It's appointment
familiar with
viewing
them.
for
Yes,
the family. I like it.
100%.
Thanks, Lauren.
Good job. All right, you can watch the American Idol Top 24 perform from Hawaii this Sunday and Monday on 5 Eyewitness News, and catch Lauren's recap Tuesday on Twin Cities Live.
And our American Idol recaps are sponsored by Woodhouse Spa. You can indulge in a relaxing spa experience that will melt away your worries, leave you feeling transformed and rejuvenated. So call now or visit woodhousespas.com. You can book a massage, a facial, or a body treatment. They have locations in Maple Grove, Woodbury, and Rosedale Center is coming soon.